Our son Max played pickup games of hockey and lacrosse and flag football. He took his leaky boat, the Sea Serpent, for adventures in Lake Michigan. He traveled the world looking for reptiles. He worked hard and played hard. No one was immune from his practical jokes. Max should have turned 28 this year, but he and his future died at age 20 from a hidden heart condition. Our hearts broke beyond repair the day Max died. No parent should have to endure that pain. No kid should die that young. No one knows for certain how many young adults die every year from sudden cardiac arrest. Estimates vary. So far, we've tested 35,000 high school and college students and found over 650 who required further medical evaluation. Thanks to your support, these kids can expect to live a normal life now.
My name is Bo, and I have HCM, hypertrophic cardiomyopathy.
Basically, I thought I was out of shape or something, like, oh, maybe I need to go for a jog more often or something, because my heart was just racing. I have WPW.
My name is Colette, and I never thought I could have a hidden heart condition because I just never had any symptoms.
My name is Ryan, and I never thought I'd have a hidden heart condition.
Thought I was normal the whole time, but turns out I had a problem and I just never thought anything of it. And once I had the testing done, it all made sense, but I never knew any different. I have WPW, which caused rapid heartbeats.
I'm Leanna Blair. I'm a senior at Libertyville High School.
Well, when I first got the call from Mary Beth, my initial reaction was, well, this can't be. Anyone who knows Leanna knows how active she is, and she's always been an athlete.
It can be devastating to learn your child has a hidden heart problem.
I was a little shocked at first, but then after talking with doctors and making sure that I'm still all right and that kind of keeping a watch on it, and it's just everything's fine.
When I first heard Bo would need some follow-up, I was scared, very scared.
After spending an entire day helping with volunteering with the EKG screenings, I was shocked when we received a phone call that it was one of the 11 students who found a hidden heart problem was our daughter.
When I first learned there was an issue with my EKG, I was a little scared. I didn't know what to expect, but I'm glad everything turned out okay.
I broke down because not only was I not healthy, I was also not going to be able to play the thing I love, which was softball.
But every condition has a treatment.
Yes, I can't really exercise as strenuously as before.
I had an ablation done where they went in through the artery in my groin and they shocked my heart to fix it.
I know I have the heart condition and I will be getting treatment. I just have to keep an eye on what I do. Also, just the thought of I can go down at any minute just frightens me. So it's I have to think not just for myself, but for my family. I can't put them through something like that.
I have WPW, and I haven't received any treatment. I haven't had the ablation yet, but I'm being watched. It's just I have to be careful and know when to sit down and call an ambulance or tell people around me that if I pass out, you need to call an ambulance because I have a heart condition.
I'm looking at my child, she looks okay to me, but there's telling me she's not, and I'm going to say, okay, you can cut her open, you can arrest her heart, you can put her on a heart and lung machine and do what you need to do. And that was just really hard.
I feel confident that I'm fine, knowing that I got the surgery. I had the choice to get the surgery or not, and I chose to get it because I didn't want the rest of my life to worry if what I was doing was too much exercise or just too much for me to handle.
Max never had an EKG test.
I just think Max was so full of life, you could tell from any picture. That boy is always smiling. And when I look at it, I think that there was a day where you were me and you didn't know ahead of time what was wrong with him. And if we could avoid this at all possible costs, it's worth it.
And to think that somebody who looked like that could have a hidden heart problem is shocking.
When I see the picture of Max, I kind of get sad. And I wish that the EKG was around for him.
When I look at Max's picture, I think if he had been, if it had been caught, if he had had an EKG, and he'd still be here, and he looks. I haven't seen a picture of him that doesn't look like he's fun and outgoing. Who knows what he would be doing today, and how much he would have accomplished if he just had a 15-minute little EKG, laying on a bed for 15 minutes. He could still be here, and I just feel bad that he didn't have that opportunity.
Thanks to you, these kids had EKGs. They have promising futures.
But if it wasn't for the EKG screening that Leanna had done, we never would have known about this. Never.
Thanks to my hidden heart condition was found, and now I can live a perfectly normal life.
I'm incredibly grateful for the donors who allowed this to happen, and Ryan will not be one of a statistic or a headline somewhere in one of the newspapers.
The EKG screening was quick, painless, and I think the children enjoyed themselves. And for you to give money to donate to this wonderful cause is just a terrific thing to do, and please give generously.
Thank you.